failed circuit of Thruxton played host to the British Touring Car Championship. And Rouse was still on tremendous form after his Donington success, comfortably taking pole position from Carl Jones. But the circuit was damp, leaving the field with a quandary over tyres. If it rained again, they'd need wet weather tyres. But Rouse in the Kaliber Sierra was gambling on slicks.
Because it's looking brighter over there, we've opted for a slick at the moment. There's a sort of a dry line starting to show, but only really on the racing line. So that's okay, that'll get better if it doesn't rain anymore. But the difficulty that I face now, if I'm to start on slicks, is that where pole position is on the inside of the circuit is soaking wet. And where the second man is on the outside of the circuit is dry. So like, I'm just going to get done in off the line, if nothing else.
So, can Andy Rouse get into the first corner before Carl Jones? It looks as though the answer is no. Carl Jones leads, Mike Newman second. And now we're with Jerry Marnie. He's been passed, and there's Mike Smith ahead of him, and Godfrey Hall on the left. Seventh on the approach to the complex. And at the complex, it's Carl Jones leading. It's Mike Newman in second place. Andy Rouse tight up behind him. Then Guy Edwards is fourth. Mike Smith in the white BMW fifth. Marnie, whoops, and Rob Gravitt nearly loses it. He's got the car under control. On he goes, and just look at that pack behind him. Meantime, Andy Rouse is closing on Mike Newman ahead. Carl Jones is still leading. Andy Rouse is lining up to try and get through on the inside of Mike Newman. He's got the inside on the apex of the corner. Mike Newman's going a bit wide, and Rouse goes through to take second position. Andy Rouse moves up into second position behind Carl Jones. Down to the chicane. Here they come. Carl Jones leading, Andy Rouse second. Here's Rouse in second place. Behind him is Mike Newman. Behind Mike Newman, there goes Guy Edwards. Now, out of the chicane, 80 miles an hour and building. Nearly 500 horsepower. Up to the complex. Carl Jones now. This is the leader in front of us, and Andy Rouse is soon going to be that man. He goes through. Andy Rouse is leading this round of the British Touring Car Championship at Thruxton. And in the yellow and blue car behind him is Carl Jones. Then it is Mike Newman, very close for first, second and third. And as you can see, the circuit is drying out well now. Jerry Marnie is fifth and catching Guy Edwards in front of him. Guy Edwards, the teammate of Andy Rouse, has come back into racing after a 3-year layoff. He's going extremely well. But Marnie is inching up on the boot lid of Guy Edwards' Ford Sierra Cosworth. There he goes. And there, number 8, is Jerry Marnie. And round with the B-class leader, number 32, Mike Smith. And yes, it is the Mike Smith. Very impressively leading Class B for the up to 3-litre cars. Now out of Seagrave, down to the left-hander at Noble, Andy Rouse. There he goes, the man who's won 2 of the 4 previous rounds. Carl Jones, a magnificent second. Mike Newman, look for him, is in third place. Look for Guy Edwards, there he is. And right up behind Guy Edwards now is Jerry Marnie, as down to the chicane they come. Rouse has gone through. This is the battle for second. Carl Jones and Mike Newman. Jones, who comes from Lapter. Mike Newman, who comes from Blackburn. And then it's Edwards and Marnie is challenging Edwards as they go into the chicane, and he pushes him off. Marnie rams Guy Edwards, who spins to a standstill. And there's at least 10 cars streaming through, and Guy Edwards has got to sit there until the circuit is clear. He must be fuming.
2 abreast into the Thruxton chicane. There was always bound to be one casualty. Sadly, it was Guy Edwards in the second Kaliber Ford. Jerry Marnie carried on in pursuit of Carl Jones and Mike Newman, who were battling hard for second place behind the leader, Andy Rouse. Meanwhile, we had Mike Smith leading Class B ahead of the championship leader Frank Sittner. In the red BMW, Alan Minshaw's car, Roland Ratzenberger. If Sittner could be beaten here, it would throw the championship wide open.
This is a great scrap between these 2.3-litre BMW M3s. They are not turbo cars, unlike the Fords, and you look back from Sittner's window, that's Hall on the right, Ratzenberger on the left. Up to Cobb, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th, and there's nothing in it. Frank Sittner has got Mike Smith's car in front of him. He's got Ratzenberger behind him. And now we're with Sittner. Ahead of him, Mike Smith, his teammate, and I put the teammate in quotes because they are rivals, and real rivals. Goodwood and Ratzenberger. Watch Ratzenberger in the orange BMW. This man with an enormous amount of experience in the official Schnitzer German BMW team is right up with Sittner. Look back, and there he is, Roland Ratzenberger. And yes, that is his real name. Coming down to the chicane. Smith is being caught by Sittner. Sittner passes Smith. Ratzenberger is following him through, or is he? No, at the present moment, it's Sittner, Smith, Ratzenberger, Hall, and Chris Hodgetts in the red Toyota is catching the BMWs in front of him. There are the BMWs, and there in the background is Chris Hodgetts' 3-litre Toyota Supra. Ratzenberger is going through and taking Smith on the outside. What an incredible bit of driving, and he does it. Look back from Sittner again, and there is Roland Ratzenberger past Smith into 8th position. Campbell, Cobb, and now Tim Harvey and Dennis Leach are joining in the white Ford and in the black and red Rover. And Smith is in trouble. Mike Smith is in trouble. He's been passed by 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. I don't know what the problem is. On to Goodwood then. And Ratzenberger in the orange BMW is going for 7th place, trying to take Frank Sittner, drifting very wide in the process. And now the long, hard, fast drag down to the chicane. And Ratzenberger is in an ideal position to pass Frank Sittner on braking at the chicane, if he can get just a little bit closer. They're coming up to a car in front of them. It's Lionel Whiffin's Ford Escort, and Ratzenberger looks as though he's going through. But Sittner's got the inside line, but Whiffin is in front of Sittner, and Ratzenberger passes. And Chris Hodgetts has moved up a place in the Toyota. Chris Hodgetts is going to take Frank Sittner. And now he's going to take Ratzenberger. What a... Ratzenberger holds the place. Hodgetts is behind him. Tim Harvey has gone through, and Godfrey Hall, and Dennis Leach. And Sittner has lost several places there. An incredible bit of passing. Up to Campbell. Ratzenberger 7th, absolutely superb. Then Hodgetts, Harvey, Hall ahead of Sittner. Leach and Gravett, a Toyota, Fords, BMWs and a Rover. And Frank Sittner, leading the overall championship, is sliding down through the field.
So a championship boost for Andy Rouse. Sittner wouldn't recover, and Rouse was turning in another impeccable drive to victory. But the excitement of the race was by no means over.
And now, coming up to the start of the last lap, nose to tail for 3rd and 4th. Newman 14 and Marnie number 8. Ahead of them, Andy Rouse the leader, Carl Jones is 2nd. Over the line goes this titanic battle for 3rd place between the 2 Ford drivers. Raoul Dallard up to the complex. Andy Rouse leading. He's got the race in his pocket, provided he just keeps going this last half lap. And now Mike Newman is catching Jones. There's Jones 2nd, Newman 3rd, Marnie 4th. This is the last half lap. It's going to be anybody's race for 2nd, 3rd and 4th places in car with Marnie. Last lap, now or never. Can he get past Mike Newman? Well, he doesn't do it there. Put hard in it, and Mike Newman's Ford fishtailing under the power. Exit Goodwood. Exit Church. Now the run down to the chicane. This is Marnie's chance. He's got greater momentum. It's still Carl Jones in 2nd place. Round Brooklands, the left-hander, past the hangers on the left, and Marnie is right on the boot lid of Newman. He's going for 3rd place. He's squeezing through on the outside. He's got the line. And as Andy Rouse crosses the line to win, it is Carl Jones second, just ahead of Jerry Marnie, who is just ahead of Mike Newman. But Marnie's losing it. Hoyle masterly recovering, he just crosses the line ahead of Mike Newman to finish in third position. So another superb win by Andy Rouse to close within 6 points of Frank Sittner for overall championship lead. Carl Jones a highest ever second, Jerry Marnie a fighting third, Mike Newman fourth, in another great Dunlop British Championship race.
Worth looking again at the supreme effort Jerry Marnie put in to take third from Mike Newman. The risky outside line into the chicane, but he holds the position, although the track is now wet, wheeling right and left, which means that on the exit, he almost loses it into the pit barrier. But somehow crosses the line half a length ahead of Mike Newman, who powers his way past, but too late. The championship still led by Frank Sittner, who was 13th overall, but still picked up points for third in class. Sittner 5 points clear of the Class D winner Phil Dowsett, but Andy Rouse in the Kaliber Ford is closing in. Rouse, the race winner, once again.